Hello and welcome to my channel. Today I thought we'd do some turning, and I thought we'd do it with some non-ferrous metal. Let's sit down at the table and I'll tell you all about the project we're going to do it on. Let's do that. Non-ferrous metal, what are we talking about exactly? Well, that could be aluminum, copper, lead, nickel, what's a few more? Tin, titanium, zinc, and then we have like copper alloys like bronze and brass, and that's what we're going to be working on. Some copper alloy, brass, piece of hex brass. We're going to do something really simple, and if you watch my channel, you already know what I'm talking about, I would imagine. My palm grin vise. My last video, I complained about my handle having these quarter-20 nuts on the end, and I really don't like it. After cleaning up this vise and making it look halfway decent, making it like match my old drill press, I thought we would make some handle ends, some knobs. And I run across this piece of brass hex, and I thought we'd use that. I need to drill and tap for a quarter-20 in one of the ends, but I need to make two, so I'm going to drill and tap on both ends, quarter-20. And then I'm going to, before I cut it in half, I want to put some grooves in there, just because I think it'll look cool. But it's going to be pretty simple. Then I'll clean it up a little bit and see how it looks on the vise. But mainly, it's going to be a mini lathe job. I haven't done a mini lathe job in a while. Let's get over to the lathe and do this. All right, like I said, we're going to be doing this out of brass hex stock. First thing we need to do is face it off. We're going to face both sides off and see how much material we end up with. All right, put it in high gear, forward, turn it on. That looks decent. Let's turn it around. This side already has a number 21 drill hole in it, a 201 diameter hole in it for tapping a quarter-20. It doesn't go very far in. I must have used this for something else, but let's face this and then we'll drill it a little further. Let's put that now jumping the gun here. Let's put the number 21 drill in here. That's my tap drill. And that is 201 thousandths. Let's see if this lines up. For the most part, it lines up. It'll be fine. I only want to go in about 5/8 of an inch. End of the housing to the back of the chuck. It measures 5/8, and I only want to drill in 5/8. So 5/8 of 5/8, that's 1.25 inches. I'm going to drill until this scale reads 1.25 inches. I'm going to turn it around right away and drill the other side. All right. I'm going to tap that thing right away. I don't know if everyone has seen these, but this point is under pressure with a spring behind it. And when I put that in my tailstock, I'm able to put that into the center in the back of my tap. And it'll keep the back centered. I don't know if 5/8 of an inch of drill is going to be enough. But we'll see. Okay, what I want to do is load this up. Put a load on it. Put it in back gear, in low gear. Put a little oil on it. You don't really need oil with brass, but I like to put oil on everything, a lubricant, whenever I tap. Okay. See, normally if you're tapping without a spring-loaded center, you have to make sure you keep advancing that center. This will do it for you. They're supposed to anyway. And now I could feel the pressure. I didn't drill it that deep, only like 5/8. Okay, I can feel I hit bottom. Okay, get this out of the way. I'm going to turn that around and do the same to the other side. I know a lot of people are going to go, you should have chamfered it before you tapped it. It doesn't matter for this. The reason they say that is because you damage the thread a little bit when you chamfer afterwards. Okay, let's turn this thing around. Okay, it hit the bottom. All right. I'm going to chamfer that like I said. Turn it around. What I want to do next is I want to put some grooves in it, just for, I think it'll look cool. You put my cutoff tool in here, and I'm going to put them approximately, I don't know. Now let's start with 1/16. Put a groove just until it's a complete circle. No more. Okay. Now I'm going to go about 1/8 of an inch. I'm just doing this with a scale. It's not important. Okay, that's number 2. Let's go another 1/8 of an inch. The 4th groove here. We're going to stop there, turn it around, and do the same thing. Let's do that. Okay, that was the 4th one. I'm going to try to cut this off. It should be able to. I'm going to have to stick it out further. And it was hopping around the way it was. I don't know if you saw that. Probably heard it. No. But that's because this compound was hanging way over. It shouldn't do that. You shouldn't really do that on these little machines. Let's see what happens. It might go flying all over the place. Who knows? Let's do this. It wanted to keep grabbing. I don't know if you've ever drilled all the way through a piece of brass, but it'll pull that drill right in. And that's kind of what was happening. Plus, being a mini lathe, this compound rest isn't as strong as it should be. Okay, let's go over to the table. Look at these things. And clean them up a bit. Let's do that. Just for the hell of it, let's see what they measure. 973. 973. That was purely by accident. All right. what I'm going to do is I have some sandpaper, or I'm not sure what 120 paper. I'm just going to rub this hex on there. All right, that don't look bad. Just clean it up. I was having a problem cutting that stuff off and putting those grooves. The tool kept grabbing. Brass is known to do that, but mostly I think it was the machine couldn't handle it. Let's see. I think that looks pretty good. Now I can call this vise finished. For the most part, I accomplished everything I wanted to. I just needed something other than those hex nuts that were on there. So I made these. It was quick, dirty. I had fun doing it. A little shaky there when I was putting the grooves in there. But like I said, I accomplished what I set out to. So I guess this video is a wrap. So I'm going to have to say, until next time, enjoy.